Hello everybody, I can't wait to start showing you around my new apartment, and I think you're excited as well to see how things are going. So we shall see and give you an update on how the place looks like right now after I have furnished almost everything in the house. So let's start from here. So this will be the first main door. When you enter the staircase, you will reach my door directly, which is kind of cool. Got a lot of privacy in this sense where I'm actually staying on the highest floor. Next one will be the room. So we have two rooms. One room and two room. So this one is originally two separate bedrooms, but what I did is I combined one room with another. Reason being because there's only one person staying and then I don't see the need to have two beds in separate rooms, so I combine them both. So I shall start showing you with my study/work room first. As you enter here, there's actually a lot of space and you can hear it's actually quite echoey. It's not furnished, nothing is in here right now except for a table where I do my studying and my editing. And then some loose plugs, extension cords everywhere. So basically this is only a temporary setup. My goal is to have a somewhat of a chill room here where you actually chill here and relax, or maybe perhaps a more workable work environment. Now this table feels a bit small and a bit cramped, and then I feel that I still need a bit more like organizers and stuff. So we shall see how things go across with this room. This room has a lot of potential. One being that I want to turn this into a cinema room, which I shall see whether this will work. I still need to get a sofa bed in case of guests, potential guests coming over, like family or friends visiting. They will need a place to sleep, so basically maybe perhaps I can consider getting that as well. So we have two windows. Let me just show you how cool these windows are. So basically in Germany there's a very unique window system right here. Normally in conventional windows you only opens one way, which will be the conventional side opening door, right? But little do you know that actually when you go down, it's locked. So basically this is the normal setting that we normally use. But however, in Germany what we can do is we can twist it upwards and we can actually let air ventilate in without opening the entire window. What I normally do in this room is I will just leave the window as such so that it won't attract a lot of flies as well. I'll usually turn on the light over here and you will somehow draw flies and insects at night. But during the daytime, there's bees that are also flying around. So this one is temporary. I would normally leave it as a jar so that nothing can fly in, but air still can be able to circulate around in this room. I have a cupboard that is where I store my camera equipment. Pretty good that I have a cupboard to store such things. One frustration I have moving here is basically getting the power brick, especially for the iPhone and all my devices, because they use a 2-pin plug, which is not your conventional type of plugs. Rather than you have to buy an adapter just to have to insert that into the power outlet. So I guess that is one of the main issues, because one power plug is actually quite expensive. I think it's about 25 euros for the Apple one, the original ones. Yeah, so end up I got this, which is about 19 euros, and I have two plugs, one USB-C and one USB plug, and so it makes it a bit more efficient. Yeah. So let's move on from this room. The next room will be the master bedroom, or should I say my room, where I usually spend the night sleeping most of the time because I won't want to sleep outside. So basically the room, I spend a lot of investment in this, I guess, per se, giving to make it a more comfortable and cozy feel that it have. I do miss my bed at home, so I'm basically trying to make up for it and have a better sleep. So what I have here is just they provided a desk here. Originally the desk was at the corner, but I shifted here. I didn't have much. My home pot that just sits there and a box of tissue. Then moving on to the more important bit, my bed. So it is two single bed combined into one. It was actually one bed here and one bed in the other bedroom, but I don't see there's a need for the other bed to be in the other room and be wasted away, especially there's a mattress on it. So I decided to combine it. So what I did is I went to the furniture shop to get the bed cover for this. This is a king size bed cover. Took me a lot to find out because I didn't know the measurement for the two singles bed. So you must be wondering, why did I get a super single duvet cover? Is because I didn't see a need to get a king size duvet, which is more expensive. Do you want to take a guess how much that costs? 70 euros. Yes, this for 70 euros, and it's supposedly to be the cheapest one that is available there. I also made a mistake of buying the wrong pillow covers for the first time round. So I made a trip to IKEA to get these pillow covers, this pillow casing, for only 11 euros compared to the one that I bought wrong for 19 euros. Yeah, it was pretty expensive, not going to lie. The lamp that I got from IKEA as well, for 19 euros, and my smart light that is provided the night setting of the room to create the ambience as what I usually have at home. One thing cool is pretty cool is because I'm staying on the highest floor, so what I do have is a lot of natural light as well as well ventilated area. Downside is it's just that you only have all this slanted roof line, which actually is a wasted space. But to be honest, it's actually kind of cool to have such a unique kind of design that I normally have. Another cool thing would be this window can be controlled via the electronic switch. So yeah, that was a pretty cool roller blinds that's pretty cool in this house, I would say. Given that the hours here is actually pretty weird. The sun sets at actually 9 PM and then 5 AM sunrise. You will naturally wake up at 5 AM because the light has been so naturally bright, which is exactly this bright. With the blinds, it actually does help with the sleep and promotes better sleep as well. After showing you the bedroom, my bedroom, there is one more thing left to show you, which will be one of the other rooms, will be the toilet. And surprisingly, the toilet is just so conveniently parked beside the master bedroom and as well the study workroom. Let's check it out. So basically this is the toilet. Nothing much to say really, just there's a shower head, glass panel to separate the showering area compared to the sink. So yeah, then the toilet bowl that sits just above this window. You have a beautiful view of the plantation right out there. Beautiful sun, skies. Currently it's a very nice view here, just that when let's say you want to do your business here, it might be a bit hot. But yeah, nonetheless, it's actually pretty cool, especially it lights up the toilet perfectly. What's missing here, as you can see here, is a washing machine, which is supposed to come sooner or later. So whenever I'm doing my laundry now, it's using the sink, which is kind of sad, not gonna lie, but it's still better than me washing off with plain water. So yeah, that is done for the toilet. So moving away from the bathroom, we have the walkway, as I was saying. So it is where I keep my shoes. Then the mirror where I hang my car keys and house keys. This is where I hang my winter jackets when winter comes. So yeah, then my go-to bag, my GoPro mount, then a mirror, then moving on to the living room. So the living room, as you can tell, is quite bare. Yup, it's not your conventional living room. All I have is a sofa with 2 pillows that I got from IKEA as well. That is the pillowcase that I got wrong. And now I got the square ones, which cost me 19 euros. And it feels just any other pillowcase. What's missing here is a TV bench and a television. So that one also will be coming, but not sure when. Kind of disappointing. So basically this light doesn't work as well, so I'm still waiting for the landlord to fix this. Then we turn a bit more to the right. You can see there's 2 big glass of window, which actually produces sufficient good amount of lights. So you can see that actually the whole house is naturally lit up really nicely. So now basically here we have the dining room, 6 chairs and 1 big table. Just that this one, when you need to be used, I have to shift the table out, but no worries. But there is the living room and the dining room. Then moving on to this is my utilities cabinet where I put all my spare toilet paper and everything, and these rest are empty right now. So then moving on to the kitchen, which I'm guessing most people are looking for. I'm a person that really cooks a lot, so I guess this kitchen actually proves to be a bit more sufficient. However, when I first came here, nothing in the kitchen existed. What do I mean by that? The electric kettle I have to buy, the water dispenser I have to get, drying rack I have to get, showering, dishwasher, soap, brush, everything I have to get from scratch, because they didn't provide, so it was kind of hefty. Most of my initial cost will be actually goes to the bedroom and the kitchen, which are 2 heavily used rooms. So basically, let's move on to it. The vacuum cleaner, and here is where I store the plastic bottles. In Germany itself, once you return the bottles, each bottle is actually worth 25 cents. So 4 bottles equal to 1 euro. Then moving on to here, this is the fridge. It's a pretty lonely fridge, a small one, and a freezer right on top, which is empty. Followed by here, I have the nice utility set. So everything here you see is all newly bought. Just that this tray was actually provided. Just that the rest of here is actually all bought by me. Then the plates, cups, and measuring cups and cutting boards. Then under here is just a utilities cabinet where I store the rest of the towels, ranks, and everything. The sink, the drying rack, coffee machine that I hardly use or don't ever use, where I used to boil hot water, my water storage, cereal, my pasta, still empty times, sugar, pepper, salt, and the usual ingredients: garlic, onion, and potatoes. Then my kitchen towel, and then moving up here, just my storage cabinet where I store the spare cups and plates, teacups, and then all the rest of my ingredients as well. There's nothing much. Here's where I store all those storing items. Empty, and then here is my pots and pans. I thoroughly washed them, so it's actually much cleaner now compared to how it was previously. I have an induction stove, a ventilator, and as well, and most important for me, an oven. For a person like me likes to bake, oven is sufficiently important. So yeah, that is the kitchen. It's fully equipped. Basically, you remember the bedroom where I showed you the electronic control. This is the electronic control for the 3 windows here, 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, basically I can shut the whole house down, like in the movies. Shut it down, and then it will be like lockdown mode. But yeah, all the rooms are equipped with these shades. You must be wondering, during winter, you don't see a physical heater around the place, but it's because of having digital heater in all the rooms, including the toilet and all the other rooms has a digital heater, so the house will actually naturally heat itself once I turn it on. But now the weather is as you can see, as it measures here, it's about 28.1 degrees. That's kind of hot. Just that you realize that this whole house doesn't even have a fan. So all I'm relying on is the windows to actually ventilate the house. And I open too big, bees will start coming in because there's a plantation behind. So I do hope that you enjoy the house as much as I did myself. So yeah, I shall see you in the next one.